information we have. Are we gonna have to pay the government or are we gonna get a refund? We're gonna get a nice refund, right? Like, looks like we overpaid by quite a bit. How we doing, Talon? Am I going too fast? Okay. So if you add lines 25A through 25C, that means my refund is, or my how much I paid was $6,835. Line 26 says, what would you like to basically, what did you pay last time? Because on your taxes, instead of getting a refund, you can say just put it towards the next year and I'll pay my taxes ahead of time. So if you had done that the year before, you could add more money on here, but we didn't. Earned income credit. Okay, earned income credit. I'm immediately interested here, but then it says if you have a qualifying child. And according to this, we have no children. For earned income credit? Yeah. Let's Google it. That's fun. Earned income credit. It's obviously something if you have a child, but let's figure out what it is. Who qualifies? Low to moderate income workers with qualified children. No. So, the qualifying rules are that you have a child, according to this, and that you're in the military or a clergyman or have a relative with a disability, and that you are low to moderate income. And you have a child. So,
And this one says you have to earn a certain amount for income per year, whether you're employed or self-employed.
yeah. I think it's essentially a thing saying like that $14,600, if you're on a low enough income, even with the dependent stuff, like, you're not getting enough of a tax break, so we need to give you more of a tax break if you have a child.
And you need to be within the ages of 25 and 64.
The person? Yes. Okay. American Opportunity Credit. Ooh, anybody know what that is? You're American. Let's find out. American Opportunity Credit. What do we guess? What are we guessing?
That they're not American and they came to this country to find some sort of opportunity.
Oh, got it. So they are like an immigrant.
Yeah.
Okay. You were thinking the same thing? It says, oh, it is a tax credit for if you are in college.
Oh.
Tuition expenses, school fees, course materials, room and board, transportation does not, okay, it doesn't qualify, but tuition expenses, school fees, and course materials, you can deduct there. So I guess the American opportunity is being educated.
Does that count towards you being in college or out of college as well?
What do you mean by that?
Like how they have it so that your tuition stuff doesn't get interest on it when you are in college still, but once you get out of college, then you start having interest on it.
Oh, you mean like a loan? I think that that wouldn't qualify you that year, because you're not paying it that year. You know what I mean? Like you're not paying your loan back that year. So taxes are only on what you pay and what you got paid.
Yeah.
And if you've got a loan and you're waiting to pay it until when you're out of college, you're not paying for it at all, so it wouldn't count.
That's what I was asking, if it's when you start paying it or when you're in college.
Right, and I think it's when you start paying it because they do have big deductions for student loans. But I guess, I'm not sure, that's something we could also look up. Okay. And we already looked at Schedule 3, we didn't have anything there. All right, add 27 through 31, that's 0. add 25, that one and that one. Our total payments was 6,835. Okay. All right, now, there are two different portions now that you can fill out. You can either fill out the part that says that we need a refund or that we owe something. Which one do you think we're gonna fill out? The refund. All right, we need to subtract how much we owed from how much we overpaid. So I'm gonna take 6,835 and subtract what we owed, which was 4,133. And it looks like we're going to get a refund of $2,702. Okay, now it says, how much of this do you want refunded to you? Do you want all of it? And the ways you can get it changed is you could say, I want to apply this to next year's taxes. I would not suggest doing that because that gives the government your money to make interest on for the year, and you can get interest on that money instead. So we're gonna claim all of it, that we want them to give it to us. And then also, if you wanted to, so if you didn't fill this stuff out, they just send you a check in the mail. But instead you can give them the routing number and the account number. Remember those numbers are on the bottom of like your check? And they can deposit it straight into your checking or savings account. Okay. Third-party designee. Yes. This is a person who you would say they're allowed to